I'm just getting everything set up, so give me a second. Give me 1 second, I'm getting everything set up. Hello, everybody. All right, almost done. What's happening? What's up? I know Jay. What's happening? What's up? Hold on. Move the camera here. What are you playing? What game? What game are you playing at the moment? Oh, I can.
What's up, DC? How you been? How you liking RDR2?
Oops, I forgot to turn the volume down on this. What's up, Trap? I am liking Red Dead Redemption 2 a lot. A lot of people, I've seen a lot of people kind of like not liking it, complaining it's boring and stuff. It's exactly what I expected. It is what it is. I mean, it's if you like the first one, you'll like it. If you didn't like the first one, you're not gonna like it. I guess it just depends if you like the first one or not. I think it's awesome. Need a battery. Yeah, I'm only at like 10%. Have you guys seen these controllers yet for the Switch? Kind of cool. They're PDP. The only thing that sucks about them is they don't vibrate. I gotta test this one out. They don't vibrate, but the cool thing about them, they're pretty good wireless controllers. But they have these buttons back here, which you can assign to any of the face buttons. So like you can never take, you can use them back here and not take your hands off the analog sticks. So it's kind of like an elite controller for Switch. I love the first one. So I have to test out this Pro controller. You know, it's one poor design of the Switch, though. Truly, this is a really poor design of the Switch. I'll show you here in a second. If you want to charge it, the only way to charge it is on the dock, or the port is on the bottom. So when you're charging it, you can't stand it up, which sucks. Dang, I'm gonna have to let it charge for a little while before I can even mess with it. 12.1 in T. I've seen that before. Oh, you've seen that before. Okay. You're at 12.1. You're a little further than me. I'm only at like 10%. But I like it a lot. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. What's up, Kevin Donovan? Any new Skylanders? NOJ, no. But we did finally price all those Skylanders and put them out. So they are out there on the wall. I mean, out with all the other Skylanders. I love Red Dead. Also, this game's kind of cool. Called Heavy Burger. Show you it here. Hold on. It's kind of like a mashup of a bunch of old games, like Burger Time. You're the little Burger Time guys, the Pepper, Peter Pepper, and it's a 4-player dual stick shooter, and you're on teams of 2. And you got to grab the money bag, and you got to try to get to the other side of the map, and you go from game to game, and it's pretty sweet. You have to see it. Let me fast forward. It's a lot of fun, especially 4 players. Let me see if the Switch is... Another dumb thing about the Switch is if you don't charge it for a while, you can't even turn it on while it's plugged in. So there's a money bag in the middle, and you got to grab it. And if you're on this side, you got to get it over to the other side right there. If you're on that side, you got to get it that way, and you'll go between games. You'll see when it jumps. There's a money bag there, and you're working teams of 2. It's a pretty awesome game. I streamed it earlier, but I guess my levels on my mic were off, so it's hard to hear me. But there's bad dudes. There's all kinds of like licensed guys. There's little. Like from now it's in Karate Champ. And you got to dodge all like the bulls. You got to dodge the karate guys are trying to kick you and kill you. No, I haven't heard of the Smash Brothers Grinch leak. What's up, Krell? You want a refund on... All right, you got a refund on that review. I had the... You know what sucks about that, Krell? I wish people would speak up when I'm streaming. Nobody told me that they couldn't hear me. There were like 6 or 7 people watching me, and not one person said to turn the mic up. But all I did, it was fine. It was fine when I streamed PS4 earlier, and then when I went to Switch, there must be something about the Switch, the volume being higher or something on the game. I don't know. You know what sucks? Is John has codes for the game. I wish he would just give me one. I paid for it. I want free games, damn it. It's weird because different systems have different levels, so... Who do the Eagles play this week, Krell? The thing is, there's not really a way to check the levels, though. Unless you ask people. Oh yeah, you're in London. Okay, you should beat the Jaguars. It's probably because oh shoot, I forgot to flip this. It's probably because his internet sucks, Crow. There we go. Whoops. I wanted to start streaming at 6, but I was really busy at 6. I just got everybody out of here, so I'll probably be done for the night. There'll probably be nobody else in here. But my store internet is not good here. I mean, it's stable. If you want, it's definitely stable, but it's slow. Which one are you talking about? No, I didn't see Aiden today. Didn't see Aiden. What's up, Ganbare? What is the date today? It is 10/27. I gotta set up this. I gotta set up this switch so I can use it. Oh, the NBA 2, and actually, there's a good deal. If you listen to my podcast, you heard it. You can buy that bundle. Those are normally $2.99 with NBA 2K. This week, though, if you buy Red Dead Redemption with an Xbox One, you get $100 off. So you can get an Xbox One, 1 terabyte, for $200 plus the cost of Red Dead, so $260. You'd get that system, NBA 2K19, and Red Dead for $260 plus tax. Oh my god, it's so annoying to set up a switch. Hello. Yeah. No, I didn't do one this week. No, I haven't done a spot on. You told me you were going to do it last time we did it. Yeah, that had to be you because it wasn't me. Yeah, I haven't logged on there in forever. Did you do a coupon? If you do coupons, I think we have to pay them for coupons. Yeah. No. Why? Where'd you get a coupon? Did someone print one out or something? Well, I would go and. All right. All right. All right. Bye. Yeah, it's a good deal. It works on an Xbox One X too. Like if you get an X, you get $100 off if you buy Red Dead. So it's the same deal. And the X's come with NBA 2K19 right now as well. All right, finally got the Switch set up. Yeah, it's not just base system; it's the X or the S, whatever you prefer. You get $100 off if you buy Red Dead with it. It's a Red Dead promotion. Do you have an? I think you're saying an Omega. No, no, I don't. Amiga? No, I don't. Real Mikey Mike. I don't have one of those at either store. Hello? I haven't logged in and done any. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Can you cancel it? Yeah, but I think we have to pay for coupons. So. Oh. All right. I don't know why it went out. You had to screw some up because I haven't logged in there. I'll blame you. Like I was. I actually like that deal. I think it worked out pretty well. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I didn't even log in. All right. I got to run. All right. All right. Bye. My business partner screwed up some kind of deal, and it was only supposed to be last weekend, and he accidentally sent out an email for this weekend too. Not that it's a big deal, but let's see, what did I miss? $500 had a bigger keyboard. How much for PS5? PS5 is going to be $500 when it comes out. Yeah, Gambari, I heard that. They said they lowered it down to make it more stable at the moment. It's going to go back up, but they were having issues. It might already be back up. What's up, Tattoo? You know what's funny about Pro Painter? Like some of the games I have to advertise, like the PS4 one, over the Xbox One to get deals, especially for Black Friday. It's kind of weird. But no, Sony doesn't have commercial rights for Red Dead 2 that I'm aware of. I could be wrong.
Thanks, everybody. I'll see you guys later. I got to get to work. I'll probably shoot in the store about 6 o'clock. See you guys later. Bye.
Select grip border, change grip. Oh, I got it. All right. Kind of weird how to pair these. Republican. Come on, man. No politics. I had to give the Republican a timeout. All right. You called GameStop. They said, stay with the Slim I have. The Pro is for... Here's the thing, though. Like, if you don't have a 4K TV, you'll still... the PS4 Pro will still run in Super Sample mode, which will still look better than the Slim. I would say, like, games like Red Dead, you do notice a difference even when you're running it on a lower res TV. When I stream on my PS4 Pro, but I'm streaming on a lower end TV. It still looks better than the base PS4 by quite a lot. But it does depend. I mean, it depends on the game. What's up, Michael? All right, I gotta test this controller. Yeah, you'll get better frame rates. You'll get, like I said, it runs in super sample mode. It does look better, but you're not going to notice a huge upgrade. Like I can tell on like Red Dead when I'm playing it on the older TV. I've played it on both. I've played it on. We have a base PS4 here that I played Red Dead on the night it came out, and like there was a lot of details that were missing. Especially you could see it in their faces. One place I really noticed it, the ears looked pretty generic on a regular one. When I played it on my PS4 Pro on a regular TV, I could see all the detail in the ear, which is weird, but other things were just clearer and sharper. I don't know. I was just guessing, Tattoo, on the price of the PS5. What time we got? I got 15 minutes. My God, I forgot how long the story is at the beginning of this game. I just want to test this controller. It's so long. It's Mario Tennis. You got to do the stupid story at the beginning. You can't even skip it. It's one of my pet peeves, is not being able to skip cutscenes in video games. I wouldn't be surprised if it was $500 either. I would love to see the PlayStation 5 come out next year, but it'll probably be 2020. Michael, did you get the new WWE? I know that's your thing. I'm like extremely low on PS4 controllers at the moment. It sucks. I feel so like I'm waiting on a shipment to come in. I only have a couple in stock at the moment. I got cleaned out. Are you liking it, Michael? All right, finally, I'm into the game. Mental note, never use Mario Tennis to try to test a controller. There we go. I just went to free play. I'm glad you're liking it, Michael. What's everybody else playing? There's a lot of people in here now. What games you playing? My wife and I are heading to the Great Wolf Lodge tomorrow and plan on stopping by the store. Sweet, Chris. Chris, unfortunately, I will not be here tomorrow. My employee Ross will be here. But thank you for stopping in. Ross is a cool dude. He'll be here tomorrow. He might even be watching the stream. But I am off on Sunday. I live in Sandusky, though. I literally live like a mile from Great Wolf Lodge. It's less than a mile from my house. I won't be here. I'm sorry. Yeah, this controller works great. Yeah, I will be busy watching the referees screw the Browns tomorrow. You know what's funny is the referee they have for the Browns game tomorrow has already. I looked him up, and he's already has like a bunch of like negative like controversies against him, and he's one of the ones that like a couple years ago he was on when he went to announce a penalty. He was like he stumbled and then he had to take a break. And then he had to go talk to the other refs. And he came back and he stumbled through announcing it again. He's literally like one of those beer commercials, and he's already helped the Steelers before against I think it was the Buccaneers or something. I don't know. No, it was against Kansas City a few years ago where he made one of the worst calls ever. And of course, that's who's reffing the Browns. And I saw they fired a ref. And I want to know what else he did because he screwed us pretty bad, but it couldn't have been just that one call that they announced. He had to have a bunch. They've never fired a ref mid-season before. I guarantee that guy was fixing games. And I bet you he's not the only one. Oh, almost dropped this controller. The NFL refs are a joke. It's unreal how bad they are. I can't believe how bad the... Thanksgiving will be 38. You're getting old, Michael. If they start firing refs that have screwed the Browns, though, they'll run out of refs by Thanksgiving. I mean, the sad thing is some of those calls are so obvious that they're missing, and it's not. It's almost not the calls that they're making that are bad. It's the calls that they're missing that are even worse, or they're purposely missing. I swear, like Myles Garrett for the Browns is held almost every other play, and they don't call it. They almost never call it. The only time they ever call it is if he gets taken to the ground, but he's being held almost every play. When we played the Ravens, they didn't have a penalty until there were 4 minutes to go in the game. Not one penalty the whole game. All right, I gotta turn this off now. My employee didn't know how to sync this up, so. I didn't watch the game on Thursday because that was when Red Dead came out, and I was here playing Red Dead. We closed at 7. See you, Michael. We closed at 7, and then I reopened at 9 to sell the game, and I didn't. Yeah, did you see the one on Baker where the guy launched himself? It was literally a textbook call on helmet to helmet, and they didn't call it. Well, actually they did. They threw the flags, and then they picked it up and they said he was allowed to be hit in the head because he hadn't started his slide yet. Even though the guy led with his helmet, it was a textbook of leading with your helmet. And it was funny because some Brown fans edited it to where it said, you're allowed to do that because it was a Browns player. The funny thing is if you do that to certain quarterbacks like Brady or Breeze or something, it'll be instant flag if you just touch them. But certain teams... I've talked about this with you before. There's like a hierarchy of teams that get calls. And the Patriots are on top. And then the Steelers are right there, but they're below they're below the Patriots. However, the Steelers have got some bad calls against them this year, but they've also got some good calls, like when they played us. So certain teams get different calls. Yeah, we sold a lot at our other store. We sold a decent amount here on Tattoo. I swear it's like I think certain owners have like certain things on the league and they get favored calls. And then at the very bottom of the hierarchy is the Browns. The very last team is the Browns. What's the top selling game of the week? Well, I can tell you this week it's going to be Red Dead. So that's why I do go over those sales numbers. I do the global stuff though. But if you want to know just my store, I could start throwing that in there. That would be good. That's a good idea, Crow. Yeah, some weeks it'll be pretty obvious. Obviously, Red Dead's going to be the number one. And I would say the week before and probably the 2 weeks prior would have been Call of Duty. Now I'm going to go through every game and tell you how they sell, Crow, because that was great how everybody shit on my podcast for giving them all the Black Friday deals. Thank you, Tattoo. I think what's funny is John actually thought I was mad, and he messaged me to ask me if I was mad. I was like, no, I'm not mad. I was trying to play up that it's that I was mad at him, but I wasn't. He thought I was mad though, for real. Oh, I think I got a last-minute straggler coming in. 2 minutes before close, maybe. Might be going next door to the restaurant. If you haven't listened to my podcast, listen to my podcast. Go to Video Game. Look up Video Game Outsiders on either iOS or Android. It's an app, and it has a bunch of podcasts. Mine's free on there. It's called The Game Store Guy. Yeah, I was more annoyed. What's funny is, like, speaking of Ty, he gave me he kind of gave me a backhanded compliment, said like this podcast was good, but the last one was bad. It is funny because most of my newest podcast kind of was about him, so it was just kind of funny because he's the one that always shits on the Switch. And he's the one that always shits on games he doesn't like. But it is a lot of people come in my store and they'll shit on the Switch or certain. I hear a lot of people shit on Call of Duty all the time, and I know a lot of people hate Call of Duty, but I think it's funny they'll be in here trying to convince other people why Call of Duty sucks, and people will be like, "Oh, I like it." You don't have to justify why you like something to somebody else. If you like it, you like it. No, I haven't heard of Taz and Moose. Is it a video game one, Tattoo? I'll look it up. I've been listening to other podcasts to try to get little tips, see what other people do that work and what doesn't. And yeah, it does. It sounds like Tasmanian Devil and a moose. Like a zoo, like morning zoo radio. Yeah, I agree, Crow. A sports podcast. All right. I'll look it up. See, I listen to mostly I listen to a lot of Browns stuff. So I listen to a lot of Browns stuff. I listen to Joe Thomas's podcast with it's called the Tomahawk Podcast because it's Joe Thomas and Andrew Hawkins, who used to be a receiver for the Browns. Theirs is a good podcast, but it's all it's like 90% Browns. So Priest Holmes was a hell of a running back. Let me just say they look cool. The games on them are pretty cool. It's made with very thin particle board. They're not going to last. That's my only thoughts. Is they're cheap, they look good, they play good. They're going to break. I just think they're kind of cheaply made. Going full Browns, yeah. Maybe I'll do a sports one called Going Full Browns. Yeah, that's a good one. I use that meme like every Sunday. I swear to God, I use that meme every Sunday. That is a good name though, Krell. I might have to steal that one. That's funny. But I use that meme every Sunday. I do think they're. You know what though, Priest Holmes, like it's kind of cool. I mean, personally, I build arcade machines. I refurbish them. You know, I buy old ones. I wouldn't get an arcade one up, but that's just me. I would buy an empty arcade cabinet and throw a Raspberry Pi in it, or throw a PC in it before I would. And I could do it a lot cheaper than one of those arcade one ups. But I understand why people like them. So, I think they're kind of cool, but I just think they're made with cheap materials. Carl, if you go back on my Twitter feeds, oh my God, I've used that meme. I have that meme stored in my phone because I use it like every week. I bet you I could pull it up right now. I gotta close out here. I usually use it on other teams when other teams do stupid stuff. I say they went full Browns. You never go full Browns. God, I got so many memes in here. And a rumored 4-player Konami arcade. Oh my God, Priest. Fallout 76 looks cool. Oh, cool. Cool, girl. That would be cool if they had a 4-player version. The only thing is those things are so small. They have a 3-player one right now. I don't know how you'd get 3 people next to each other. They're not very wide. They're like, I mean, one person could play comfortably. I couldn't see 3. But speaking of 4-player Konamis, I wish I was here this morning. My employee, when I came in, there was a guy that came in, and he has a Sunset Riders that he wants to sell. And I was like, "Did you get his number?" He's like, "No." I'm like, get his number. He wants to sell me a Sunset Riders. So I might be getting a Sunset Riders 4-player. That game is kind of rare. So thanks, cool guy. You are a cool guy. All right, I gotta lock up. I'm gonna still keep streaming, but I gotta lock up. It's an original. The only thing, Krell. The only thing the guy said, this is what my employee said. He said it's an original, but it's ugly because whoever had it before him had repainted it. And they painted it orange on the sides. And then they, like, splattered other colors on it. Like, so it's, like, speckled. Which is, like, a totally 80s, like, technique. So the artwork probably was hosed underneath and they painted it. The motherboard on that game alone is worth a lot of money. So Yeah, I mean, it'd be great if I could get it and get the paint off of it and the artwork was good underneath. But yeah, he said it's ugly. So, but it is original. One second, I gotta close up. So it's a Browns flavored. It's a Browns flavored sunset. No, from what it's like a fluorescent orange. It's not even like normal orange. You'll probably see me saying all kinds of stupid tweets. I really wish we would have fired our coach last week. He's terrible. You'll probably see a lot of fire Hugh Jackson tweets tomorrow, unless by some miracle the Browns pull it out. But I don't see that happening. We'll get screwed by the officials. Steelers get away with murder usually. Plus, our team is as many games as we've lost in overtime and just closely. The team's kind of they're starting to fall apart. The Browns are not mentally tough. So, it's starting to snowball already. I see it happening. Every year, the same stuff happens. Get a little hope at the beginning of the year. Well, last year there was no hope at all, ever. But sometimes you get a little hope, and then bad things start happening, and the players start giving up. It's Groundhog Day. All right. I am going to get out of here, though. I was going to keep streaming, but I think I'm going to I think I'm just going to call it a night because I want to get out of here. So I will see you guys later. I might stream tomorrow before the Browns game, Krell. I might try to get in an NFL 2K Browns versus Steelers. Might try to do that tomorrow before the game. Or maybe I'll do that tonight. I don't know. It depends what I'm in the mood to do. So I'll be streaming later tonight something. I don't know if I'm going to do Black Ops, Red Dead, or NFL 2K. But I will see you guys later. Bye. Thanks, everybody.